Question for you. Have you ever found yourself intrigued by a particular chess opening, but you realize that you have no idea how to play it properly? But you're not alone, and I, as your chess master friend, have no idea how to play this opening. But the goal is, if we can just understand this opening together, every opening in the whole world, you can understand and learn on your own. So let's do it. So the opening we'll be learning about together today is the where attack 1a4. So let's see on the right the most popular responses, and below it the most really influential, strong Grandmaster games. So Carlson won a game with us, and let's see how this goes. So it's the most popular response is e5. So most people play e5. So the most popular response is e4, h4, b3, a5, and just find out what is your style. And I'll go by, let's say, the charts as the score is basically how this game scores. And the highest percentages are the best ones. So G3 is good. And the particular of 18 games, not really like so much, but maybe I'll later on. Maybe this queenside, let's say, expansion, I'll be actually helping with a bishop's fianchetto. Let's do this G3 now. G3. And its own unique circumstances, D5 happens, now bishop E2, following the same sort of queenside territory expansion. Now F6, okay, now we go D3. It's still like the modern a little bit, if you think about it, but we have a tempo up. So A5 should not be hurting us at all. Knight G6, C3, fun, Knight G6, bishop E6 rather, and then we can go Knight F3, Knight A3, and let's say, Knight F3. And if you don't know what to do, you can just consult the engine and see how their opinions match those. And I see this is a queenside expansion play about move 1. So, okay, the engine likes something like Queen C2, Knight F3. And yeah, the engine is agreeing with the most popular, let's say, well, is one of one moves. So let's say we want to just be unique in the sense we want to do something that is really uncharted for us, but as well as our opponent. So let's say, developing moves. I like developing moves. Knight D2. Developing moves, Knight D2, this is really good. So let's say the castle is not unusual. So now, let's see if we can expand this one. Queenside is a play. So let's say Knight GF3. So they can go something like H6, saying I want to make sure that we lock down this G4 square, or G5 is black. So now you know, if you can just do some play that's really usual, let's say Queen C2, just blocking E4, okay? Black can go something like Rook E8, really usual, and they want to go E4, let's do a block of that, E5, then go Bishop E6, it's basically usual, and now we can go A5, takes AC5, and we can go, let's say, castles. And the engine likes to take some D5 line, but let's say the tension is, let's say you get the tension on and just go castles. Keep the tension is a lot of ideas to do. So they can try to do something like Queen G7, I'll say. But yeah, developing and controlling the connecting the rooks as well is fun. Let's see, learning together. B4, yes, is exactly what I want. B4, exactly what I thought. So B4, queen side expansion. The word attack is all about attacking the queen side. Beware of the where. Queen side is coming for white, and the white is the owner of the queen side. Basically, the word tag is saying that, oh, beware, the queen side expansion is coming for you. So let's say Rook A8. Now, let's say we go expansion, but also control the center. Let's say Bishop B2. Looks like it's a really cool thing to do. So let's say Bishop H3, like they were probably planning on. So we can go, let's say, Rook A1. Alignment with a queen and rook is always a cool thing. Alignment is a key move to think about. So let's say Knight E7, and now we can go maybe C6 or C5. Doesn't matter. We can go queenside expansion C4. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. So you're probably thinking, what? Why did the pawn? Well, this is an opening trap for the where attack because, this pawn is going to be gone. This pawn is invincible. B4 pawn is invincible. So it's the opening trap already. We found the where attack, go C4, and if they're not careful, then the E5 pawn is dropping off. So let's say the more usual, let's say they release attention. Release attention, we'll take the D pawn instead. And now they go this way. But now, the same thing. Potato, potato. We just take on E5. Let's say queen E6 to get out of the alignment. And now we'll take on H3. Queen takes there. And now, cool thing is we go knight there or knight there. What do you think we want to do? Well, knight E3 is attack the bishop, but the bishop will take on D2. Well, let's say that you don't have that. So let's say they go back to E6. So this one, we'll say I'll trade off rooks. Rook D1, trade off the rooks. And if they go rook D6, well, we'll just do improving the king. Improving the king is a really good thing to do. So now A5 is probably one thing that Black can do, saying that about warrior attack is nothing to be afraid of. But we have some cool ideas. So let's say if we want to go C5 expansion, but we want to make sure that the rook is not being lost. So rook C1. And now C5 is the goal. It's just cutting off the bishop from going back. So, for example, if they go something like knight H7 to go G5, now we go C5. Bam! Bam, bam, they have to go back or something ridiculous on the side. Rook D8. And now we have something like clear square. And we have fun. Alright? So, 0 zeros. So this is basically saying that is not any problem with this at all. Nothing problems. So I'll say that this is a really good goal. So C6 is actually a move. C6 is a cool move. So we're attacking. There's nothing to be afraid of. If they take this one, probably not. I'll be just devastating. White is better. It's a B6. Okay, this is fine. If it goes B6, then we go knight D7. Nestle the knight on D7. And we have a line of the bishop. And we have a good game. Equal, but a good game. So let's go back to the very beginning, square one. So let's say the second most popular option. So after A4, they go D5. So I saw a Magnus Carlsen game that they have something like D4. So we can go D4. And, well, let's do this. There's a lot of queen side expansion things like the queen's gambit sometimes. But we'll see what to do after this one. Knight F6. Let's say if they do London style, reverse, bishop F5, then we go E3. They go, let's say, knight F6. They go, let's say, for us, we'll do bishop E3, bishop E6. And now we can take the bishop off. And now we go, let's say, the options are on the, let's say, right. The computer recommends these things. We can do that if you want to, but you want to have the own mindset. The mindset is we established that we want a queenside expansion and just really own that there. But let's do this really incrementally. So we don't go C4 just yet, not just yet, but we can do something like, for example, 92 first. And let's say if they go, it's like E6. During the London system sort of style, knight Gf3, then go something like bishop E6, London style again, then queen E2. Again, looking at the queen side, then they go to, let's say, castles. Doesn't matter. And if they go castles E4 in their face, this is not really, let's say, desirable for them, because this one is trading off things. And let's say knight B7. Then we go bishop E5. So probably not this one. They're going to probably take E4, like the action says. But that queen takes E4. Whoa, this guy is going to be a problem. And they're going to go C6 if they want to. But now we can go bishop E2. Again, aiming the queen side. The where attack is basically, I realize this now, is a owning attack of the queen side. Where to attack? The queen side. The where to attack the queen side. The where attack is the queen side attack. Alright, let's expand our horizon more. Next one will be knight F6. Neutral move. I'd play that a lot if I was playing guesses as black. And now, let's say if they go as white, we can go, let's say, B3. let's do the, let's say, g3 things. Just complementing the where attack with the bishop's fianchetto. Whoa ho. So let's say d5. B2, but we're just trying to figure out where we can do our things. d3, knight g6, c3, b6, knight f3, castles, bishop b4, b4. This is a very classical where attack move. Right, queen e7, we've seen this already, knight b2, bishop h3, e4, bishop b2, king g2, rook of d8, and then we go, not taking d5, no. We'll just do, let's say, holding the tension. Realize this in your mind, holding the tension. Don't take a d5, but maybe more developing moves like rook e1, and maybe something like queen c2, and eventually rook a d1, realizing the alignment of the queen and the rook on d1. You see how the val was really minus 0.4? Now it's zeros. 0, 0, 0. So, well, if they just realize this is not going to be any problem for white. So this is a bogus way to play as black. So let's go for one more example, and then we'll have playtime, game time. So let's say if they go g6, all right? g6, we could just, the mind set g3. Let's do g3, bishop b7, bishop b2. Let's say they go c5, sort of Sicilian sort of things, mindset. A lot of people play these things, but d3, knight 6, and then we go knight f3, then go e5. So our Botvinnik setup as well, castles, knight e7, we can go, let's say, just akin to our expansion, let's do c3. Again, don't worry about this. The computer will regret this evaluation and change it like a flash. Don't worry about it. Don't look at it. So this one is fine. We'll go e4. Usual setup we have. So they can go d6. We go, let's say, usual things, knight b2. All right. So they can go, let's say, usual Botvinnik style. I've seen this before. They can go f5. And they go bishop b6. Let's say if they go f5. And this is really bad. So, whoa, this is really bad. So let's go bishop b6. All right, as usual things. And now it's equal. Let's say the remaining moves are like advantage, quote unquote, for black. It's computer moves. a6 is really slow. I would never play this in the, let's say, Botvinnik setup. Maybe, let's say, give it a chance. h6 is the move. All right, now we can go the usual things. Expansion the queen side with the where attack with rook b1. b4 is coming, like everything. So bishop b6 is your move probably, but now we b4. B4 takes the b4, and they could say a6 to block b5, but then we'll go b5 anyways. Beware of the where attack. Taking b5 two times, now a5, now queen a2. Usual things we do is a where attack, and we're having fun. So in conclusion, after we saw this opening, this is a play on words opening. So the where attack is a question of where to attack, and it's on the queen side. So the where attack is actually where do you attack? The queen side. We realize that now. You want to go b4, c4 expansions, and also, importantly, you have a lot of openings that go this way and this way to have the king-sided fianchetto to support the attack on the queen side. So the where attack is where you want to attack the queen side. So hopefully you can use these, let's say, methods to learn any openings, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, check this video out to make sure that you get more important information to bring your chess to the next level.